Going to see about how to create a text box in my report page. So we are in report page. So this is a report view and we are in first page. So this is a report page. In dotted lines, it's represent as canvas. Inside of this canvas, we are going to design our web page, design our Power BI dashboard. So for that, I'm going to add some title or some content with help of text box. How to create a text box? See here in home tab, there is an option called text box. Here it is available. And also in insert tab, there is an text box. You can use any option. So I'll choose this text box. So when you are clicking this text box, here see this one box is created and the basic settings will displayed in this box, and also the properties of the text box is displayed here. All right. Okay. So I want to give some heading. So for that, for example, I'm going to give Power BI dashboard. So I have typed here and then I'm going to change the font style. Here I can able to change the font style, and here I can able to increase the font size. Here I can able to give the font color. Here I can able to make a bold and italic, and if you want to underline this statement, and you can click this underline. So whether you want to align from left or center or right. So I want to align center. Then this is the intense. This is bullet symbol. If you want to add some bullet symbol or numbering, list out something. If you want to list out point by point, and that time if you want to add some bullet symbol, you can add these options. Okay. Now I'm going to use as a heading, right? So for that, I'm going to align as a heading. So I have aligned like this. So you can use mouse or you can use this properties. Here, the size in properties of this text box. So here we have height and width. So based on your scrolling. So for example, now see the height was increased to 415. So now height is reduced. So you can use via mouse, or otherwise you can use properties, whether you can type like this here. So you want to start from 200, or you want to close from 300. Likewise, how you want, you can able to type the ratio and you can lock the ratio in this property, or otherwise you can use mouse as well. So where you want, you can drag and drop your text box. So I have placed this text box, and here in this property tab we have the size category. In this height and width we can able to adjust, and second option we have positioning. So horizontal, how much gap needed, vertical, how much gap needed. That is also we can use via mouse. So for example, I'll reduce like this. Then the vertical alignment changes will reflect here. So for example, see here horizontal and vertical. If I read down, then vertical will increase. So based on your mouse also, you can adjust your positioning of this particular text box. And padding size, gap between these two, up and down side and all, we can adjust here. And title, if you want to provide some title, so if I want to create some paragraph in that, I want to give some side headings or something like that, I can type in text box as a title. So if you want to add title here, you can type in text box, so it will reflect in the corner. Here we have, font settings and size settings and bold, text box coloring. If you want to increase these things, they can use this. So for example, I want to change the font, I want to increase the font. It is only for title, not for the already we have created some Power BI dashboard content, right? Not that one. Here the title only will align. So the text color orange. So see here only it is changing. And if you want to fill some background color, then it is only for title, not for. So if you don't want, then you can disable this title. Okay. And then if you want to add some effect is nothing but you can able to add the background colors. So for example, I want some background color for my heading. I can provide like this. And transparency, whether you want a light shade or dark shade, you can choose the transparency. And if you want to now see, when I'm clicking outside, there is no border here, right? So when I'm clicking text box, this properties will come here. I'll add a visual border. Here in this visual border, if you want to provide some color, can give color and round corner. So now I'm clicking outside. See, the orange color border is came. It is reflecting like a rectangular shape, right? So if I want to add some round corner, that is also possible. So here we have round corners. So you can choose increase your round corners. Then what happen? The corner will bend like this. Okay. So likewise, you can design your borders. And shadow is like in bottom some gray color shade is created, right? This is called it as shadow. It is like no PPT. In PPT also will do some designing right? It is similar like this. We can do here also shadow. If you want to provide some shadow color, so for example, I'm giving some different color. Okay. So see here the shadow. The shadow offset outside. So now here in default it is reflecting like outside. The shadow will reflecting here in outside. If you want to reflect in your inside, that is also possible. We can change offset into inside. When you are changing inside, automatically the shadow will go inside. And also position, whether bottom right. So bottom and right, it was shaded, right? And if you want to change top and right, then top and right shadow allowed. So likewise you can change. And if you don't want this settings, if you want to go to back to the normal form, then you can click reset to default option. So nothing was added here. So this is under effects, right? Everything was disabled. And if you want to add again, you can give again whatever you want. Shadow border, you can give like this, right? Okay, fine. And we have another settings, header icon. In header icon is nothing but there is a three dot, this three dot, right? This is called it as header icon. If you want to make some background color and border color, and if you want to fill something on your header icon, you can do here. Icon changes, icon background color, icon color changes we can do in icon. And everything is in on mode. In default it was in active. And if you don't want, you can just click reset as default. Then we have another option, alt text. It is like comment box. It is like comment box. So if you want to store for your remembrance, for your recapping things, we can use as a comment box. So this is, for example, this is title. Likewise, I can type like this and I can able to store. So when I want to recap, just click on this text box. You can go to alt text. I can able to see the hint. So mostly for analyzing, when we are analyzing the data, so we'll use some different analyze. Next time we may forgot, there will be a chance how we did this graph, how we created this and all, we may forget. That time we can use like this comment box where why we created like this. For hint, maybe someone working for my Power BI, they can able to understand easily. It is like a message box or comment box, you can use like this. Okay, thanks for watching.